This exercise is so underrated, man, especially when you do it at the start of your sessions. After this exercise, I get so much blood into my lats, and then it's just easier to connect. Even if I'm doing lat pull downs after this one, it's so much easier to feel my lats working. But when I start off with a lat pull down, it's harder for me to connect with lats only. I'm feeling my whole back working, the teres, rear delts, everything. But when I do this one, I feel I can put more tension on on whichever exercise I do next. I feel I can put more tension on the lats. So don't underestimate it. And also, now when I think about it, Dorian Yates, one of the best backs ever in bodybuilding, he always started off his workouts with lat pullovers. And yeah, if you don't know, just Google Dorian Yates back lat spread and you will see what I'm talking about. Besides that, let's get into our first working set. I did 3 or 4 warm-up sets and now I'm ready for my first working set. I'm gonna do a little bit of drop off in weight compared to the last time that I did this one, because I feel I'm not going all the way down and getting the maximum contraction in my lats. But now when I decrease the weight a little bit, when I go down, I feel my lats getting pumped much more. So let's do 3 sets here. 3 sets here, first 2, 8 to 12, last set, drop off some weight and go for like 12 to 15 rep set. Okay, let's go. Okay. Whew. Guys, do your freaking warm-up sets. One thing that I've noticed is when I do more warm-up sets, especially on my at the beginning of my workout, on my first or second exercise, I get stronger. I can move more weight with better form. I don't know what is it. Maybe it's some brain chemistry mechanics. Your brain is doing something, getting in the zone, connecting with the movement, and it just gets better over time with warm-ups at executing that movement. And I honestly think that's the case for me, being stronger with more warm-up sets in comparison to less warm-up sets. One exercise where I've noticed it the most is on incline barbell bench. If I do only like 2 warm-up sets or 3 on incline barbell, I can do like 5 kilos, 10 pounds less weight on my max set, on my first working set, than if I were to take like 5 or even 6 warm-up sets. So just my advice for you, don't rush it at the beginning. Later on, when the whole body is moving, warmed up, then you can just do, one touch-up set, feel the weight, and boom, get straight into your working set. Okay, here I'm doing, let's go for 2 sets here. First set heavy, 6 to 10. Second set, drop off some weight and go for a 12 to 15 rep set. Let's go. Okay, that lat pull down was more of an upper back bias. Now I want to target the lats, so I'm using this attachment right here that lets my elbows travel closer to my body. Also, one more thing, when you're trying to target the lats, don't load up too much weight on whatever you're doing, because then most of the time people load up too much weight and they start shrugging the weight, and that's why they have overdeveloped traps and upper back in comparison to lats. Lats give you width, and the more width you have, the nicer your physique looks. Okay, let's go. Also, one more thing, as I'm rowing, I'm thinking about grinding my elbows through the floor. Let's say the floor is right here under, imaginary floor is right here underneath my arm, and I'm thinking about grinding all the time with my elbow and with the bottom of my forearm on that thing. That way I put all the tension on the lats and my upper back and traps don't get involved as much. Okay, let's go. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's do some mid back now. On this exercise, I know it's a weird setup. Some people might even think when they see me doing this, what the hell is this guy doing? But for me, I'm connecting with it well, and I'm literally feeling my whole trap working, but mostly in the middle of my back, you know, all the way up. And also I get some rear delts, so I'll take that. Here, I'm gonna do, let's do 3 sets here, because it's like, the exercise is not that taxing, so I wanna do a little bit more. Yeah, if you get me. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Nice. Okay, one arm cable pull downs. Last one for today. I'm gonna do 3 sets here. First 2 will be heavier, 8 to 12. Second set, drop off some weight and go for like 15 to 20 reps set. Switching things up a little bit. Today, no heavy rows, no barbell rows, no dumbbell rows, no free weights, and also no straps. Just doing something different. I felt like it, and yeah, there's no specific reason why this training session is a little bit different than from my other back training sessions. I'm telling you, I just felt like switching things up a little bit, and I like doing it, from time to time. I really do. Okay, let's go. Remember, elbow goes in front of you, guys. Don't try to row. Don't try to turn this pull down into a row. So don't row here, pull down here. Boom. Let's go. Okay. Whew. boom, done. Back session done. And the back back pump was a bit better today than usual. I really think that these lat pullovers are changing up my back training. Ever since I started doing them first, the back pumps that I'm having in my lats are getting better and better. And I'm thinking about things that I need to improve, and I'm thinking my lats back, everything needs to be improved, but I think it's time for a switcher. I think it's time to start doing pullovers every single time I train back as my first movement of the day. Yeah, that will be the plan for this mass gaining phase, for this upcoming mass gaining phase. I really do think that it's changing up quite drastically my back training, because I'm feeling my lats 10 times more, and that's the thing that I've noticed. For me and for a lot of other people, they can't connect well with their lats when they're training back, and this way I'm giving myself like an edge, like an advantage, and it's so much easier. So give that one a try. If you don't have a pullover machine, it doesn't matter, you can do it. You can do pullovers on a cable with a rope or with a bar, whatever, and then move on to your meat and potatoes exercises, whether it be barbell rows, dumbbell rows, T-bar rows, machine rows, whatever, don't matter. Just try doing pullovers at the start of your session. Whew. And also I need to start doing more of that seated row with that attachment, the third exercise that I did today. That also needs to become like a staple of mine, because I'm really connecting with it well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm out. Hopefully you saw the yesterday's video, and hopefully you're making your cream of rice and enjoying it. I forgot to mention, I did write it down in the description. You can mix up your cream of rice, and then later on when it's finished, let it cool off, and then throw in your whey protein and mix it again. And that way you can use unflavored cream of rice, or you can just take white rice, blend it in a blender, and then boom, you get cream of rice if you don't want to spend money, because I think, yeah, regular rice is cheaper than the cream of rice. Those are some of the things that us gym goers, gym rats, bodybuilders need to pay attention to. As we're eating so much food, we can always look for cheaper alternatives, and it adds up, man. If you're eating 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 times a day because you have super fast metabolism and you're a freak, it adds up pretty quick. So you can save yourself some money and buy more tests. No, I'm just kidding. You can buy more supplements, whatever supplement of choice you want. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm training arms. They're fresh already today because I only did one movement yesterday, so by tomorrow my arms will be ready to get pumped up. I'm out.